a 4-pack. It's a 4-handset corded cordless phone system. And my favorite feature is the smart call block. This is so cool. Now you're getting 4 sets, or 4 handsets. 3 are cordless, 1 is corded. And it's really important, we'll talk about why we should all have at least a landline available, whether it's because of the weather, because you're getting, you know, it's just one of those things. A lot of us have gotten to the point we think we should cut the cord, but I think everybody needs to have one. Now, in addition to the call blocking technology, look at how sexy these colors are. They're such pretty phones. AT&T, again, have to put that name out there because they do a really great job. Here's your beautiful soft blue. We've got it in silver, champagne, and this is the rose gold.
Correct.
So we've got 4 choices. These are the bases. This is DECT 6.0 technology, so you get really, really great quality sound, interference-free, and of course, you're getting, in addition to the base, you're getting the 3 cordless handsets as well. So what's your favorite feature here, Bill? Because that's a digital answering machine too.
Correct, definitely hands down, it's the smart call blocking feature.
Mine too.
That's the #1 reason why people have upgraded, because we have landline phones or home phones, and we've dealt with them. They don't have high definition audio, this does. Might not be an AT&T brand name, but guess what, AT&T's top of the game. And what they've done for us is not given us an extra button that call blocks, or normally we have to answer the phone and then be like, hello, hello, and we're like, oh, it's a robocall, it's a solicitation, and then block the number. This will pre-screen the calls, and I'm pretty sure I have the right number over here. I'm gonna actually call the house, oh, no, that's text message. Okay, it's not my first day, but I'm gonna call the house, and the thing is, what you're gonna realize, it's gonna ring on my end, but what it's not gonna do?
Hello, calls to this number are being screened by smart call
It's not
block.
ringing the house.
Oh,
So it's getting
right.
screened. So it's asking me to identify myself. A robocall cannot get through that part, so it never rings the house. That is phenomenal.
Oh, that feels so good
If it is
already.
the accountant, the doctor, the mechanic that you don't talk to all the time, it can be like Bill's Body Shop, and then it will ring through.
Okay.
So it pre-screens those calls, so you're not getting interrupted at nap time, dinner time. I didn't get this set from my mom, but I got it for her last Thanksgiving when we first launched smart call blocking. Set it up while she was doing all the cooking. She didn't even notice, which was nice and easy, but she did notice the next day. She's like, why is the phone not ringing off the wall? I'm like, that's a
So
win.
it automatically, if it's a robotic call that's coming through, it automatically just sends it away?
Actually, you can set it up 3 different ways. Any unknown call, any call outside of the area code. And the setup process is very simple too. Because one, you see the buttons on here, very nice, big, large screen, large buttons down here, easy to identify, corded handset. I'm gonna take you through that setup process real quick if I can find the settings. You even have your intercom over here, call blocking.
So you're just hitting which button right now, the menu?
Yes, smart call block, boom, just like that. And I'm gonna go okay, and it's gonna take me through that setup process. I know it's right over here, but uncharacterized screen, voice guide.
There we go.
Hello, this voice guide will...
And by the way, you don't even have to go through the directory to find this voice guide. It comes as your first thing to do.
Oh, cool.
So it's very simple.
Okay.
But see, it takes you through the process. So you don't even have to read the manual, which I love that. I mean, that's very user-friendly for all of us, which is great. But because setup's easy, and all of a sudden, you are blocked, you are pre-screened. Remember, I'm running for office all of a sudden. So guess what? I'm gonna call your house, because tis the season. So I'm ringing. I want you to...
Hello, calls to this number are being screened by smart call blocker.
How convenient is that?
It didn't even ring the
right?
phone.
Say it's Christmas though, and say it's, Uncle Bill. It's Uncle Bill. So I can say who it is because I call on Christmas to wish you happy holidays, but it might not be in your large directory. Now it's coming through. It knows it's me. So all of a sudden, I know the phone is ringing. It's worth getting up off the couch. Did you also notice my name came up on the screen because it has caller ID, which is just phenomenal. So you have 3 cordless handsets, which is awesome. But guess what? Storm happens, we lose power, the cell towers go down. We also have a corded option at the base, which is great. Because some of the base stations now have another cordless handset, but it doesn't give you that security if the power goes out in situations like that.
And that's why I think, because in the winter, I think a lot of us, we lose power more often in the winter months than ever. And so it's really important to have that connection, to be able to call for help and that sort of thing. That's why having a corded phone is really something every home should still have, not just cell phones. But it blocks the nuisance calls. Even before they ring, you can go in and program which calls you don't want coming through. If there's an ex that you're not wanting to
Right.
like be in touch with, you know what I'm saying, whoever it might be, and then, so you can block them. If you change your mind later, you can unblock them.
Have you ever signed up for like, you know, the raffle at the mall and then they just keep calling and
Yes.
calling? Block that number when it comes through, or more importantly, depending on how you set it up, it won't even ring through. And that's really where AT&T has raised the bar, because that smart progressive call blocking, where it's kind of like people said, it's like having that assistant in the front office, where it's like, I like to speak to Callie.
She's in a
busy.
meeting.
Exactly. You never get bothered. And it's a simple setup. I also like that, yes, it's an intercom system, nice and loud and vibrant, nice big screen. Oh, it's Gigi calling. You know what, she doesn't know we're on TV. I'm gonna send it to voicemail.
Okay.
22-minute digital voicemail machine. The blocking list, I love how vibrant and loud it is.
Hey Bill, this is Gigi.
Oh, I should have picked up.
I wish you and everyone at HSN a happy holiday.
Oh, Bill, you should have
Did
taken
you
that.
hear that audio? I should have. I'll call her back. But the thing is, that audio is important, because the biggest thing, what do? We're taking calls, we're listening to family and friends, right? Do you have crackling? Do you get faded out when the microwave turns on? With DECT 6, like you mentioned at the beginning, you have better range, so you can get further out across the property or the house, and you have better high definition audio.
And it doesn't lose itself if you get a little bit too far away
Right.
from the base. How pretty is this blue?
Right?
I love this. Isn't that just, it's just pretty and unique. So this is the base, and then you get three cordless handsets that look just like this. Here's your silver, here's your champagne, and we've got the rose gold. So it's under $100, free shipping, and $20 to get this with FlexPay. 5 Flex, that's our Cyber Week special that comes to a close tonight. So take advantage while you can, because AT&T does always deliver just the most high-end features, but easy to use systems too.
And that ease of use in terms of the setup, that's why I love taking you through that voice guide. Does it for the answering machine, does it for the smart call blocking. And remember, biggest feature people pick up right now is definitely call blocking. And you can come on here and try to find the call blocking button post-call if it comes through, and maybe it's your ex calls through, like never again, call block right over here. By the way, on the handset, I can still retrieve my voicemail messages, which is great. I can use it as an intercom system throughout the house, so I'm not yelling. But everything you do at the base, you can do on these handsets, which people appreciate. There's even push to talk right here on the side. So if you did want to use it as a kind of a walkie-talkie system, you have that. But remember, I'm going to be that solicitation caller. I'm going to be that robocall bothering you at the house. And this is where
It
you
is
think
annoying,
of
and now more than ever, isn't it weird? It's like, you see on your phones, it's like, United States is calling me?
yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna take that one.
Or it
because-
looks like your home phone number, and you're like, that's weird, but who is it? I don't know this
that.
person. You can block these unknown, you can block numbers that aren't in your directory. So maybe you're setting up for mom and you just want your number and the church or whomever, set it up that way. But it's those unknown calls, so when
Yep.
they come through, they're not gonna be able to bother you with a ring, not gonna give you a solicitation, because you can see. Oh, guess what? It's recognizing my number now because I actually identified
Uncle
myself
Bill.
the first time. So it's not screening me. And that's the other convenience.
cool.
Yeah, so once you've done it once, like say it is Uncle Bill calls just at Christmas and on St. Patrick's Day, the biggest holidays of the year. And then it does get through, but then there's times, okay, block it. You can go to the block list, add it, because what's easy about it is you see how large the screen is. So it's very easy to identify where you're going, what you need to do, your settings, date and time. I mean, some of the basics, but let's be real, sometimes some of these basics, it can be complicated because you can't see the screen
Look how
or the
big
numbers.
that is and
right?
bright. By the way, over 1,500 of you already picking this up. Good job. It's a great system at a great price, and having it delivered right to your door. We'll pick up that tab. We want you to get that corded system. By the way, how great to be able to have a cordless. Maybe it's in the kids' room. Maybe it's
Right.
finally time to have give them their own. Maybe it's one in the laundry room now, or places you've never had a phone before. Instead of having to run and tumble down the
Yeah,
stairs
these
to try
just
to
need
catch your cell
a
phone.
wall outlet.
You need one wall outlet, and you just plug it in.
Right. And so I've actually
Good point.
unplugged our system. We lost power. The ice was on the lines, or maybe the phone
Still
ringing.
rings.
That's the peace of mind of having a corded handset. Granted, some of the functionality might not all be there, like your external handsets might not work, but I can always come over here. Hello? Oh, Gigi, I got your message. Sorry. We'll call you back. We're on TV right now. Okay? It was totally Gigi, she called back. But that's just it. That's the convenience and peace of mind of if I am out of power. And that's, if we want to give it as a gift, you can give it as a gift. If you want to give it to someone just for the upgrade so you can hear them when they call, or give them the peace of mind of knowing those solicitation numbers are not getting through, that's really where it's a win-win.
so annoying. It's so weird. Like once, like Tracy had an injury, and so we've seen doctors and have seen different, like had to get different MRIs and things. It's all of a sudden, once you have your information out there, it's like, how do all these people get my phone number?
Right.
I don't know, but there's a lot of reasons why they can get there. This is a way to just get rid of that hassle of people calling you when you don't want them calling you, block them. But it's pre-screening all those robotic calls that none of us want those.
And realize, because it does ask you to identify yourself. So it is that robocall. We've all been there. It's like, hello, hello. And you're waiting for it to click over.
Congratulations.
And you're trying to be polite. You're like, oh, well, I'm busy. The kids are.
It's like, no, I'm good there.
And so it doesn't even ring through, because what it does, it pre-screens. It's like, please identify yourself. A robot can't do that. So before it just doesn't ring through. But if it does need to be identified, it can. And only AT&T offers this. We don't have these in often, just today.
It is very rare.
Yeah.
I always love offering them. It's very rare. Just look at this. The IRS reported 10,000 scam victims.
Right.
I didn't get to read the rest of it. What did it say?
In a month. They get 3 billion complaints a year in terms of, the #1 complaint to the Federal Trade Commission is unwarranted calls. And let me tell you this, it's because they can just, put out a whole bunch of numbers and call people. The number of complaints are so minuscule, yet they get how many billions of complaints? They do this a lot because someone's gonna be out there to answer. You're not gonna be bothered with that anymore. The nuisance, the noise, and being susceptible to whatever they're offering, which, can save a lot of people some money, mom, dad, grandma, whoever you wanna
Whether
protect.
it's a Christmas present or it's just something you're like, yes, I know, I want it, go for it. I know a lot of you have done that. We've got the soft blue, your silver, your champagne, and rose gold. It's 4 handsets. 3 are cordless, 1 is corded, and then that whole call blocking thing is just a awesome feature.
Right?
Yeah, 692-980 is the item number. We're gonna continue letting you know, oh my gosh, cyber